Hi crafty friends, it's Mona here. Thank you so much for joining me. It's time for another food coloring tutorial. This time, it's not as yummy as the Linzer biscuits, at least for me, but I thought, why not to create a card with them? So ladies and gentlemen, prep your markers. Today we will color Brussels sprouts together. For this project, I am going to use various stamps and dies from Heffy Doodle. I have linked all the used supplies in the description box below. The circle stamp from the Wanna Build a Snowman stamp set will be in the main focus. I stamped the image to a Neenah solar white cardstock. I wanted to achieve a softer look for the stamping, so instead of a black ink pad, I have used one of my favorite brown ink pads called Gingerbread, which is Copic and Spectrum Noir marker friendly as well. Just don't forget to add the quick heat set before the coloring. Now I will turn these imperfect circles to Brussels sprouts. For the coloring, I am going to use this color combo. I will use my Illustrator markers, and for the final touches I will use the Polychromos colored pencils. But you can use any alcohol markers and pencils you have. Before the coloring, I am creating the edges of the leaves and the leaf veins with colored pencils. I am using a darker green and a beige color, but the regular graphite pencil is still okay. The reason why I am using colorful is that this helps me a lot to visualize where to put darker and lighter shadings. As you can see, I am starting with the darkest shade. I just put darker lines where I want to have spots, shadows and wrinkles. Then I am following with the lighter color and continue the coloring. If you don't own these colors, just pick your favorite greens from your stash and you are good to go. I am adding the realistic look with that trick. I am making kind of dotted ombre coloring on the entire image. I am building it up from darker shades to lighter ones in the background, but the shadows and the highlights are everywhere in the small spots. Here I have another tip for you for today. If you feel that coloring video looks too difficult for you, don't overthink it. Take your markers and just try it. Practicing and making mistakes are always the part of the learning process. I encourage you to step out from your comfort zone and try it. And honestly, who saw perfect Brussels sprouts? When you are creating more, of course they will be different. Mine are different too, and I don't care. It's okay. Once the coloring was done, I added highlights with white pencil and a white pigment pen. After the highlighting, I stamped these cute faces from the Pastel Vista stamp set by Heffy Doodle with leather brown ink pad. Then I ran them through my mini die cut machine with the coordinating dies. Let's move to the background of the card. I created this soft pink card front with the Stargazer Backdrop Die and Ballet Slippers cardstock. I added it on a bit darker pink cardstock called Bubblegum Blush. I mentioned earlier that you can find all the used supplies in the description box in case you want to check them out. I also die cut my own sentiment with stitched alphabet dies from Hint of Mint cardstock. Once the die cutting was done, I just put all the letters to a masking tape and made a quick ink blending on them with Montblanc Distress and Distress Oxide inks. By the way, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up if you didn't already. It helps so much, and YouTube will know that you want to see more content like this. Now I am putting all the parts together, the colored images and the sentiment as well. As you can see, I have also created and colored some additional Heffy images from embellishing the card. I did this off camera to save you a little time, but if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me in the comment section. And this is the final card. What type of food would you like to see in my next coloring video? Let me know in your comment section. And please share a screenshot of this video on your stories. It makes me always so happy when I see your recommendations on Instagram. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. See you next time. Bye!